The title pretty much says it all, but I still feel the need to explain myself a little bit. I enjoyed the Battlefield 5 beta. The reason I did was because mostly the gunplay, and when playing with friends, it's actually quite a lot of fun. It feels satisfying and rewarding to play, and it has a lot of stuff going for it. But I did do a video, a rant, about all the reasons I don't like Battlefield 5. And those reasons still stand stronger than the reasons I like it. Although I enjoyed the beta in its current state, if not fixed, I'm not willing to play it, and I'm not willing to shell out $60 to $70 for it. And this is honestly because of DICE's and EA's current track record of just not updating their games and not keeping them up with the community. Now already with Battlefield 5 I am seeing more dev support than I saw throughout the entirety of Battlefield 1. It's public, it's in my face, even when I don't look for it, I see all the changes that are happening to Battlefield just by following them on Twitter. But I'm still not totally impressed, and I've been bit 3 times by EA and DICE's negligence dog they keep around the office. Star Wars Battlefront felt shallow and unfinished, Star Wars Battlefront 2 feels shallow and unfinished, and Battlefield 1 is a boring clusterfuck of explosions and bullshit, and it's not interesting to me. I don't want to come off as condescending as I normally do, but here I go anyway. The problem I have with Battlefield 1 is that the whole gameplay cycle of Battlefield 1 still feels like it's made for the types of people that always vote for the smallest map in Call of Duty. They want explosions, they want constant action, they want to die, respawn, kill, die, respawn, kill, die, respawn, and that's not why I play Battlefield. Constantly in my face throat cut action is not why I play Battlefield, that is why I play Call of Duty, that is why I play Halo, that is why I play Rainbow Six. Those games have their methodical moments, but they're mostly in your face, very quick games, and the thing is, Battlefield 5 actually has some of that methodical feeling back, and I like that. Not every map in Battlefield 1 played the same, and I don't want to overly generalize the entire game based on how I feel about it because that's super subjective, so I'll move on. But I don't trust DICE, and I don't trust EA, and I'm not 100% sold on Battlefield 5 as a competitive game. The game doesn't let me go off by myself, and it basically requires me to have a competent squad. These are game killers, whether you like it or not. You could love that style of gameplay to death, but it will still slowly kill, or quickly kill, Battlefield 5 if left unchanged. Now, I have heard that they are contemplating giving everybody a medkit at each spawn, and they're contemplating giving everybody more ammo and making things like that more prevalent, so you're not constantly relying on the person next to you or relying on access to an objective's ammo or health depot. But I kinda have to see it to believe it. Before the launch of the game, I need a big, long laundry list of changes after this beta, otherwise I'm not really interested. I don't mean things they're considering, I don't mean things they're playing around with, I mean things that directly changed after the beta. The nice thing is EA Access members and people that pre-order the Deluxe Edition will get the game early and can make videos and reviews on it, and I'll buy it then. I know that I'm a shooter channel, and I know that I should have this game as soon as possible so that I can talk about it and do reviews on it, and I need to be the person making those videos. But as a consumer, as a gamer, as a person, I have so many EA and DICE games just gathering dust on my hard drive. Battlefield Hardline was a fun romp, but if I didn't get that game on sale, I would have been thoroughly disappointed, and the fact that they gave everyone the DLCs and all the DLC guns for free, that's awesome. I'm so glad I didn't have Battlefield Hardline at launch. Same goes for Battlefield 4, because I played Battlefield 4 at launch on my friend's console, and I was like, no way, this is busted. I watched a ton of videos explaining how busted Battlefield 4 was at launch, and I'm glad I waited. Same goes for all of Battlefield 3's weird server issues that were fixed after I bought the game, even though I bought it a year before Battlefield 4 came out. I've always been a little bit delayed when it comes to Battlefield games, and I'm okay with that. Back then I was tighter on cash and I wasn't running a YouTube channel, so running and getting a Battlefield game wasn't the most important thing for me to, at launch to get the new Battlefield. And the only Battlefield game I got at launch, and the only EA and DICE games I've gotten at launch, are Battlefront, Battlefield 1, and Battlefront 2. All games that I just have no enjoyment with at all. No progression, boring maps, flavorless gunplay, take your pick. Those games are decent graphics showcases, and honestly to me, nothing more. Those games have their fans and their audiences, and that's fine. And I'm sure the current state of Battlefield 5 has its fans and will have its audience, and some people will like it the way it was in that beta. That's fine, I respect your opinion. I know the things that they did in that beta, a lot of people do gravitate towards them, and that's fine, and there's an audience for that. But that audience isn't me, and I'm not gonna waste $60 on something I'm not gonna play in like 4 months. I need to see substantial changes and improvements. I think there's a really good game, and this is what I said about Black Ops 4 as well. I think there's a really good game buried under a lot of unnecessary design choices. So I have until November to be in the wait and see stage, so I'm happy to wait and see. You guys might be wondering why I'm not saying the same things about Black Ops 4 even though I had a lot of problems with that game's beta. The reason being is that even boring Call of Duty games, and Call of Duty games I end up not liking, like Call of Duty World War II or Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare, they still give me months of fun in the beginning. I like grinding to see, if I want to get to max prestige or not, or if that's relevant or important. I like unlocking weapons and weapon attachments and grinding for XP. Zombies is fun to kick it on occasionally. And I'm actually going to go right now. You guys will be seeing this video on Sunday, but right now it's Friday for me, and I am actually going to go live stream the Blackout beta, so if I enjoy Blackout, it's even a bigger plus. I know that the worst Call of Duty has been at is still a game I don't mind playing once in a while, where the worst that Battlefield's been at, or Battlefront has been at, I don't want to touch at all, and I don't want anywhere near me, and I don't enjoy playing them, and I just don't. My friends stop playing it, it just dies on my hard drive, and no one touches it, and so I know myself, and I know what I'm getting into here. It's not because COD's better, Battlefield sucks, or anything like that. If DICE implements the changes they're talking about, and improve upon things that I personally didn't like in the beta, that's fine. I will buy it at launch if that's the case. I'll buy it shortly after launch, a week after if that's the case. I'm not running in blindly here. I can't start up my hype train. As much as I enjoyed that Battlefield 5 beta, I cannot queue up the hype train. Sorry if the title seems more dramatic than the actual video is. And here at the end, I don't care about the PC chat. The chat on the PC version of Battlefield 5, I don't care about it because it's clearly broken. It's clearly a stupid algorithmic bot that's trying to filter out certain words that have certain letters in them. That's why it bans Titanfall and Laggy. It's just trying its little fucking algorithmic hardest. It's not a way to censor you. They would not do something so public and frustrating, and if they were trying to censor you, they wouldn't come out and say, yeah, the chat's buggy, we're fixing it, and they wouldn't have put a white man on the front of the deluxe edition of Battlefield fucking 5. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Go have some fake outrage somewhere else. Goodbye.